How's it going, guys? My name is Jeremy, and for our place analysis project, we decided to cover Kyzyl and the Republic of Tuva in the Russian Federation. We used three main critical questions to research our place. Why here? What is the most important cause of development? And what are the major factors influencing the climate in this place? The relevant concepts that we used were environmental and economical. Some general background info on Kyzyl is that it was founded in 1914 and was originally called Bolotsarsк, but soon after, in 1918, was renamed Chem Belhir until it was finally given its present name in 1926. The city was given this name after it was nearly burnt down, but was put under protection of the Soviet Union shortly afterwards. If you take a deeper look into Kyzyl, you see that the Russian Civil War is what caused the 1919 fire that nearly burned down the town, which is what gave it the name Kyzyl, which in Tuvan means red. The battle that happened there was called the White Sursky Battle. The people of Kyzyl have used and continue to use the Great Yanzi River to get them power and to use to travel for importing and exporting goods. A lot of their history and culture revolves around it. If you look at the image on the right, you can see where the Great Yenisei River and the Little Yenisei River join to make the Yenisei River. Today, there are about 100,000 people living in Kyzyl. However, 80% of that population consists of ethnic Tuvans. Now, if we look at why Kyzyl, the initial reason why we learned about Kyzyl was because when we were doing research, it said it was one of the most dangerous places to visit in Russia, with an average murder rate of 72.9 murders per 100,000 people in the last 12 years. However, after doing more research, we found much more interesting things. For example, Kyzyl claims to be the center of Asia. They have a geographical midpoint, which is a statue, which is supposed to be the exact middle of Asia. However, according to many different resources, it claims that this is only if you calculate the midpoint of Asia under very weird conditions. Another interesting reason we found was the Tuvan Railway that was recently built and was supposed to help increase imports and exports outside of the city. I'm now going to pass it over to Jacob, who is going to talk about the economy and the environment.
Alright, here we're going to be talking about the economy and the things that play a part in that. Food and agricultural processing here is not a very prominent contributor to the exporting economy in Kyzyl, but it still does enough to help a growing GDP. Sawmills and brickyards are also a surprisingly large part of the growing economy as they export many wood products and brick from the city. There's a single functioning gold mine near the city that is called the Kyzyl Gold Project, which is shown on the right. Unfortunately, the city is very prone to crime and violence, which makes the tourist economy very small. The city is growing in other parts, but in order to be put on the map, it really has a long way to go. Some of the newest economic pushes for the city have came from the damming of the Yenisei River and the hydroelectricity that it produces. Another big project that the city has underway is the construction of a train line that makes ease of transportation into and out of the city much easier. And this makes it really easy and convenient for a growing economy. Alright, now for the climate change, we're focusing mostly on the Yenisei River and the dam. This was made in 1978, and the economy has experienced a lot of growth since then. However, the already struggling Russian environment is still damaged and far from healthy. The atmosphere is fairly unpolluted, but the natural floods that occurred from the Yenisei River do not happen now. And this is really impactful to the things downriver that depend on those and the deposits from it. Since lumber is the main resource for the city, it has caused a major deforestation problem in the destruction of the local coniferous forest. And that's it. Here's our bibliography. Thank you.